that eating fast food is the problem that causes most lose weight and keep the weight off. But it's not the eating of the fast food that's the issue. It's the lack of structure behind your nutrition, your overall nutrition. Okay, because I'm just leaving Chipotle right now. I just got me a Chipotle bowl, and I'm about to eat this bad boy guilt free. And a lot of people would think, dang man, how in the world is he eating Chipotle and able to have abs and able to stay in shape? Guys, it's because I have structure. Like if you notice, what I've noticed is this: when I see a lot of guys and women who reach out to me who have very demanding careers, they're either attorneys, real estate agents, working in law enforcement, running businesses and things like that. They're just eating food and being responsive. When they're extremely hungry, they just go get Chipotle or go get some Chick-fil-A or something like that because they're hungry as hell. But what they don't have is structure and mindfulness around how much are you eating over the course of a day. If you do eat fast food, how much of it are you actually eating? How much calories is actually in this meal? Because yeah, fast food may not be the best quality of food, but sometimes that's the best thing to get based on the convenience and what's going on in your day at that time throughout the week. And so like today, extremely busy. I got calls back to back. I just left the gym. I had a long morning working also. And so, midday, I'm like, all right, do I want to head to the house and cook something up before I get to my next batch of calls, or do I want to grab something quick? you know. And I said to myself, okay, well, I'm gonna eat this meal when I go to Chipotle. I'm gonna make sure I get some protein in here. I'm gonna make sure I'm get a little carbs too, because it's more than likely gonna be my last meal of the day. Okay, and I may have a snack later on before I go to sleep, but that's gonna be something light, something with some protein, but nothing really heavy. And so, by me having that awareness around, okay, me eating that Chipotle, I know I'm gonna have a bigger meal. I know it's gonna have a lot more calories than what I would normally have if I ate at home. Like this chicken rice and cheese bowl that I'm eating, it's easily 700 plus calories. And so with it being so much calories, then that means, okay, my other meals don't need to be as big, because I gotta have the other meals that I have throughout the day, they're lighter, and so that way I have the grace to have a bigger meal. Okay, but if you're eating big meals the entire day, fast food the entire day, going from Starbucks, Frappuccino coffee, and a bagel or something like that, and then after that afternoon you get you a big ass loaded bowl at Chipotle, or you get the big salad over at Chick-fil-A. Guys, that's easily another 700, 800, 900 calories. The calories add up extremely fast, not to mention later on in the evening when you eat again. And what about the snacks that you're eating throughout the day? A lot of guys tend to snack on chips, crackers, cookies. Well, not necessarily the cookies, but like crackers and stuff like that. These calories add up extremely fast. And there's just no structure behind the eating habits. And this is what causes them to gain a lot of weight, have mental fatigue, brain fog, not feeling like they had the energy to perform throughout the day in their career, but also having energy when they get back home to their family. It's your eating habits, man. So you got to develop some structure around your energy, okay? I call it energy management. That's all calories is. Calories is just a metric of energy. If you eat too much calories, if you consume too much energy, whether you're cooking at the house or if you're eating fast food, you're not going to lose weight, okay? Which means you need to be eating in a deficit. You need to be eating less than what's required for you to maintain your current weight, whether you eat at the house or if you eat fast food. We already know fast food isn't the best quality. However, if you still want to lose weight, you still want your clothes to fit well, and it doesn't mean that you're eating fast food every single day. You can still lose weight eating fast food every now and then when you just need something convenient to eat, guys. Okay? You don't have to sell your soul to the chicken and broccoli diet. You don't have to eat salads every day, do the detox diets all the time. Guys, you don't have to do all that. All you need is to have structure, but also have how can I say this? I do something with my coaching clients called flexible nutrition, okay? Where you need a diet or nutrition plan that works with your life and not against it. Because if you live a very demanding life where you're moving, you know what I'm saying? You get into the bag, you got responsibilities with your family. You might not have time to always cook at the house. You may have to get out and go to Chipotle or Chick-fil-A or Cava or something like that because you need something quick and on the go. But when you have structure around how much you need to eat, calorie intake, structure around how much you need to eat, portion control, you know, versus just saying, oh, I'm controlling my portions, but not knowing what your portions truly are. Like, how can you know what your portions need to be if you don't know how much calories you need to eat on a daily basis to lose weight? You won't know. You're just guessing. And so it's important to know these things. And so that way you can know for sure what your protein intake needs to be. For sure what your carb and fat intake on a daily basis need to be. And so that way, even when you eat out, even when you go to Chipotle and Cava and Chick-fil-A, you can eat these foods guilt-free, and still lose weight because you know the structure that you need to stay within with your portions and your daily calorie intake. This is how you lose weight and keep it off without feeling guilty for eating foods that you enjoy eating, or without feeling guilty or shame because you had to, stop and get some fast food because your day just got away from you. All right. I just want to share that because yes, I'm about to eat me some Chipotle, y'all. Yes, I'm about to eat Chipotle, and but obviously I don't have no drink in here. I don't have no soda. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't add a soda just because you're eating fast food. Like, you could do some sparkling water. You could do some water. You could do, and if you do a soda or something like that, you could do the Zero, the Coke Zero, the Sprite Zero. Still not the healthiest, but it's a step above doing the regular Cokes and the regular sodas, And so you just got to start being more mindful, having structure around your eating habits. Otherwise, you're going to be living your life feeling like you can't eat or drink nothing and always feeling guilty every time you eat something. That's no good, guys. You got to have something that's flexible, that works with you and not against you. All right? Hopefully, y'all found this helpful, man. If y'all have any questions, y'all can drop them down below, and I'll answer those questions. Somebody, what are y'all talking about down here? Oh, I guess I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, hopefully y'all found this helpful. If y'all have questions, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to respond back. Let's get it.